It's a really perplexing situation. You know, you have allies agitating against each other on the streets. You have Mamata Banerjee giving the Congress a headache in the Rajya Sabha. Congress workers agitating against Mamata Banerjee on the streets of Kolkata. Extraordinary situation. Jayanta Ghoshal, senior journalist from the Anand Bazar Patrika, thank you very much. Sukhendra Shekhar Rai is the Rajya Sabha MP of the Trinamool Congress. Swapan Das Gupta, noted author, columnist and senior journalist, thank you very much. Mohammad Salim, leader of the CPIM, thank you, sir. What is going on in your view, Mr. Roy? What is going on between the Congress party and the Trinamool Congress? What has gone so wrong that Mamata Banerjee said today that the Congress leaders in the state have joined hands with the left? Why is she saying that?
It is quite clear because the Congress and the CPIM have stated in unequivocal terms that because of the state government's failure, the farmers are not getting remunerative prices, and on the same day, the left parties led by the CPIM, they have organized a road blockade, and Congress has organized a sit-in demonstration. We do not know whether it is a coincidence or an orchestrated one.
But
because
Mr. Roy, who's provoking
the allegation
whom?
is that...
Mr. Roy, who's provoking whom? The Congress leaders are saying to us that it is the Trinamool Congress which is provoking us. They want to rename a building. They want to rename a building named after Indira Gandhi. They said it's Mamata Banerjee and the Trinamool Congress which is trying to provoke us.
Arnav, I would like to correct them who are alleging that a building is renamed. First of all, that particular building where Indira Gandhi stayed for 2 nights or 3 nights during the AICC session in 1972, that was never named after her in any official record or in any official document. It will be found. Therefore, there is no question of renaming. Rather, that building was unauthorizedly occupied by the former Chief Minister of West Bengal, although he had his own house in the Hindustan Road area of Kolkata.
These are matters of perspective.
No, not matter of perspective. I am making a statement of fact.
Sir,
I am making a statement of fact which nobody can deny. If anybody can show me any official record that the building is named after Indira Gandhi, then I will tender my apology through your channel.
In politics, allow me, in politics you don't fight unless you want to fight. Here there seems to be a situation where both sides have decided to fight. You're only finding the reason to fight. But Mohammad Salim wanted to come in. He's saying he's contradicting you on that. Yes, Mohammad Salim.
This is far from the facts, because this person was with the Indira Gandhi all the time, only got a Rajya Sabha seat last night and not converting. The question is, why he is saying unauthorized occupation? It was a state government guest house.
Which person are you referring to?
He was housed there. There was no Chief Minister's bungalow, and we are paying rent.
Which person are you referring? Are you talking about Mr. Roy?
Member, the party was.
Are you talking about Mr. Roy? Then you can refer to him.
Yes, Sukhendra Roy. Naturally, everybody knows this in Bengal. And Mamata Banerjee became Mamata Banerjee only under the shadow of Indira Gandhi. And without using the photograph of Indira Gandhi's pyre in '84, she could not have reached Parliament. And now it's up to them. The Congress and Trinamool Congress are allies. If they fight on the streets, if they fight like cats and dogs, we have nothing to say. Why dragging CPIM? CPIM was paying rent to the government of West Bengal, because Chief Minister Jyoti Basu was no more a Chief Minister. And we said, we don't occupy government house, we left it. Jyoti Basu could live in the house named after Indira Gandhi. But what is the problem with the Trinamool Congress? They are making the personalities to clash.
No,
this is a common interest converting into conflicting interest. Converting Nazrul into a minority leader and then converting the name. The change name is an obsession with Mamata Banerjee. There is no more railway station with the state government. So they are starting changing the name of the streets and bhavans.
So I want to join Swapan Das Gupta.
Together and resolve it.
I want to join Swapan Das Gupta. I want to join Swapan.
It's a question of farmers' issue.
Sir, I want to let me make a humble submission that names have been changed not only after politicians. We all know, for example, that metro stations have been named after the most celebrated film personalities of Bengal. That's not the point I'm making. Is there a larger story we are reading, or are we reading too much? Swapan Dasgupta? Is something happening, going on between Mamata Banerjee and the Congress? Is this the start of greater trouble? Your views, sir?
Yes, I think you're quite right, Arnav. There is something more profound which is happening, which goes beyond the mere change in nomenclature of a house which was purportedly, and I think I agree with Mr. Ray there when he says it wasn't really called Indira Bhavan, nor is it a Calcutta landmark by any stretch of the imagination. I think what is really important to note is that Mamata Banerjee is now trying to carve out a definite regional space for herself.
Yes.
She had so far been regarded as merely as an offshoot, a rebel breakaway which dominated the local Congress. Today, the Trinamool Congress has an identity of its own. But that identity to be strengthened needs a particular regional space to be carved out. And I think if you look at all the opposition to Mamata Banerjee, it is not merely the petulance of one individual leader. There might be areas where you agree or areas where you disagree. But at all the points, it's the issue of federalism which is coming over and over again. In the question of the Lokpal bill, it was whether Lok Kayut, which was an issue for the state government, that can be dominated, that can be legislated by Parliament. On the question of the Communal Violence Act, again, the right of the central government to dictate how to fight communalism to the states. So it's the regional space, it's the federal issue, and I think it's doing her a bit of injustice to merely see Mamata Banerjee as a street fighter who, having got to Writers' Building to today, is devoid of issues, therefore is flaying her arms about mindlessly.
Certainly not.
I think this is a premeditated, well-calculated strategy. Whether it will yield returns or not, I can't say. But it is a premeditated, well-calculated strategy.
But possibly, this is a well-planned strategy. Jayanta Ghoshal, do you think it's a well-planned strategy? And my question to you is, do you think the Congress party will say, Mamata Banerjee always wins. On the Teesta agreement, she fought and she won. Petrol price hike, she fought and she won. FDI in retail, she fought and she won. Pension bill, she fought and she won. Even the Lokpal, she fought and she won. They might as well say, after the UP elections, let's just team up with Mulayam Singh Yadav. That's a less of a bitter pill to swallow than Mamata Banerjee.
Exactly. I agree with you. Actually, Arnab, there are two aspects. One, this macro aspect is the deterioration of the relationship of Trinamool and Congress, what Swapan Dasgupta also narrated. But the other side is a micro issue on this Indira Bhavan. I think it's a completely non-issue. But Congress, what we are discussing, the strategy of Mamata Banerjee, why she is doing it. But we are not discussing why Congress is doing it.
Yeah,
actually, there is no notification. What Sukhendu Shekhar Roy said, that is correct. There was no notification on the nomenclature. Number two, my question is that why Congress leaders, they didn't raise this issue for the last, 34 years actually left are in power. They never said that this Bhavan should be Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust type, any important center of excellence or something like that. They never raised this issue.